So I got an email the other day from a young lady. She reached out to me and she basically said she wanted to share her story. So I am passing up downtown Houston right now, H-Town, and on my way to meet with Ashley and sit with her and chat with her and get her story, get her journey. Peace and love. All right, so Ashley, how's it going?
Pretty good. Thanks for asking.
So I got your email, and I know you said you want to share your story, so here we are. So give me a spill. Where you from?
I'm from Grambling, Louisiana.
Louisiana, okay.
Yes.
And so we're in Houston. We are in Houston now, right?
Yes. Grew up in Houston. Houston's home too.
Okay. So give me your story.
My dad's from Nigeria. My mom's from Louisiana, so I'm African American. I grew up with a single household. My dad was in Vegas a lot since I was 11, so it's just my mom, my two brothers, my little sister, and I. I wanted to be a nurse originally, so I've been trying to study nursing for like the last couple years or whatever. Moved back and forth between here and Vegas a lot. Passionate about writing, politics, marketing and advertising, journalism. I like to go and write different stories, like to market and advertise, promote people, small businesses, individuals, independent artists, nonprofits, local government resources, stuff like that.
Basically, you smart as hell.
I wouldn't say all that. I'm resourceful.
Yo, let me ask you this. There's a lot of black women going in the nursing field. I've been talking to a lot of women, and like half of them that I've talked to on the professional side, they say they're going into nursing. I mean, tell me about that.
Well, there's job security in nursing, right?
Sure.
Like, there's a ton of security. The money is amazing. We all know that.
Yeah.
I think it's just a strenuous process to get through it.
2 years, right?
2 years for an associate's level, 4 years for a bachelor's level, and 5 years for the nurse practitioner level, which is the same as for a doctor.
Sure.
But it's a good field for women. Like, you can work 4 days on, 4 days off, 7 days on, 7 days off. You can make enough money, bring something to the table when you want to pair with somebody, so you can have your own money. I think it's a great field, though, honestly. I really do.
Like a rotating schedule type thing.
Yeah, like a rotating schedule and good money.
And so you also can, on the CNA side, that's like a certificate, right?
Yes. You can also do the CNA level as well.
You know, I kind of know a little bit about that because I was actually starting my endeavor as a firefighter. Mm-hmm. And being a firefighter, you have to go to the fire academy for 3 months, and then you have to get your EMT license for another 3 months. But then again, I'm like, man, you know what? Let me invest in myself first. Let me try my entrepreneurial thing. So I'm gonna put that to the side. Anyway, back to you. Sorry about that. I got carried away.
No, it's okay. It's all good.
By the way, you have a very, very beautiful smile.
Thank you. You actually have a really nice smile too. I meant to tell you that earlier.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Definitely. Thank you.
What do you do? Like, what type of toothpaste are you using?
So I use baking soda, and then I use the Arm & Hammer one as well on top of that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna circle back around. So from Houston, back and forth from Houston to Louisiana. Well, you're from Louisiana.
Yes.
Back and forth from Houston. From Louisiana to Vegas?
Houston to Vegas.
Houston to Vegas.
Yes,
okay.
Lots of back and forth. Like, Vegas is where I want to end. That's where I want my hub to be. I want to do my business there. I want my music to take off there. I want to do acting there. I want to be a nurse there. Vegas is where I want to be. It's very inclusive.
Sure.
It's an open state. I really like it.
Was your dad in the military?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. So is your why Vegas?
I think that Vegas has a lot of opportunity. It's a world market center.
Sure.
Business is like booming there. You can be whatever you want there. And I'm into music. And I'm also a story writer. And I think I have an interesting story. My life is very interesting. I am trying to look for love, honestly speaking.
Okay. So you're single?
I'm single.
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 29.
You're only 29?
I'm 29.
Yeah.
But I want to be in a relationship. I'm ready to be with one person. I want to be for one man at the moment.
Sure.
But I'm not there. So, yeah. So Vegas is a cool spot. Like, the dating scene's cool, too. So Vegas is where it's at. It's where I want to be.
So what are you doing to prepare for a relationship?
I am working on myself. I'm working on my spiritual relationship with God, my higher power.
Sweet.
And I'm trying to learn how to be a good woman.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you believe in the Bible, scriptures?
I believe in God. The Bible is a good teaching tool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe everything in it, but it's a very good teaching tool. I would say that.
Okay. Yeah, it's almost like a history book.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's circle back around to your childhood growing up. Tell me about life growing up and about your parents.
So I was actually molested growing up. I think that might be a reason why I have such a high sex drive now. We can talk about that later if you want.
Sure.
It's kind of weird, but yeah. So growing up, I was always hardworking. I was very creative. I was always kind of to myself. I still am that way. I don't have a lot of friends, a lot of associates. My dad was back and forth to see us from Vegas to Houston, so I didn't see him a lot growing up until after I turned like 13. And I started going there more, and that's what kind of made me want to move to Vegas because my dad was there. My mom and I weren't really close growing up, and I had two older brothers in the household, and my little sister came later, so that's why I'm kind of like tomboyish. So it's kind of like what my life was like growing up.
Okay. And so you were molested growing up,
Yes,
right?
yes, I
Tell me,
was.
tell me about that in terms of, do you suffer from it today or?
I think I do. I actually think I do in a weird way. So I was molested by a couple different cousins. And
What?
so, yeah, a couple different cousins molested me growing up. And so, like, now I have this weird relationship with sex. Like, I really, 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 really enjoy sex, but I don't know if I always enjoy it at the right times.
Sure.
Like, it's kind of like a coping mechanism, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's the part that I want to, like, kind of like nip in the bud. Like, I just want it to be sensual and, like, the happy part of it. I don't want it to be something that I turn to when I'm in pain or like, need something to cope with, but I tend to do that. I have a very high sex drive. So
Sure.
yeah.
And so you grew up with both parents or
I grew up with my mom
just
at
your
home
mom?
and my dad was in and out of the picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so did you graduate high school?
I
Or?
did,
Okay.
yes.
You did
Yes.
say, okay. All right. So tell me more about yourself.
I love to dance.
What type of dance?
Like to Afro beats.
Afro.
Yes, I
Come
like
on
to
now.
dance Afro beats.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Come
you
on.
cultured.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
But yeah, so I love to dance. I love to write. I love talking to people. I actually started a nonprofit agency called Roseway Media.
Yeah.
My full name is Ashley Rosina Isioma Bowman. Isioma is my African name. Rosina is from my mom's side. And so I just cut part of that and changed it into a public relations agency. It's a nonprofit. And I like to write about people's stories and promote them and meet people. And I just love engaging with people and like hearing their stories and stuff like that. I don't got no setup like you, but maybe one day you might see a girl out with a podcast or something. But that's what I like to do in my spare time.
Yeah,
I like
sure.
to go out, have a good time, meet good people, and just talk and connect.
So what do you do for fun
Um,
in the H-Town?
You know what? I don't go out a lot in H-Town. Houston, I have a love-hate, not even love, I have a hate relationship with Houston.
Okay.
I got my heart broken here. I didn't finish nursing school here. My dad wasn't in the picture when I was here. I dated someone for 6 years, and it ended up terribly. And I fell in love with another guy here, and that's still not working out. Houston is just not good for me, so I don't go out a lot here.
Maybe it's just the type of, I don't know, the type of assholes you're dealing with.
That's what somebody else said. I've gone to a couple places, but I don't really know too many like clubs and like the scenes and stuff like that. I was younger when I was living in Houston. As soon as I went to college, I was at Prairie View. So I was pretty much on campus, and then I moved to Vegas. So I did a lot of clubbing in Vegas. I don't know a lot of clubs out here.
Yeah.
More so a few lounges. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you live alone or?
No, I moved in with my mom to stack up some money before.
Well, your mom down here?
Yes,
Okay.
my mom's down here. Yes,
Right on.
yes. So I moved in with my mom, so I can stack up some money before I go back to Vegas to like do my thing.
You gotta be careful in Vegas.
I know. I gotta
Vegas
be careful.
gangsta.
I know. I
don't know if you can. I don't know if you can handle Vegas.
I think I can handle it. I think I can handle it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gotta stay ready. So you don't gotta get ready.
Yes, sir. Okay, so tell me about any type of trauma you dealt with growing up. Did you develop any PTSD or so on and so forth from that situation?
So, actually, yes. But I would say more of my PTSD came from a past relationship. I was actually hit in the face by a guy that I was dating. So I would say more so I have more PTSD from that than the molestation. I do have some PTSD from the molestation, but I feel like I'm dealing with it better because being hit in the face happened later as an adult when I let my guard down. And that was when I was already like in myself. I was strong. I felt like I was where I needed to be. I had everything I needed to make it through life, and it just caught me off guard.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have more PTSD from that. Like I have social intimate anxiety when I start dating a guy. Like I don't really want to be that close. I'd be ready to box. Like,
for real?
Because I'd be scared. Like I don't know if you're gonna hit me. Like, and for me, like I'm a strong woman, and so like hitting me in my face is like really just like threw me off guard. Like I didn't even hit him back.
Yeah.
That hurt more than like hurting me emotionally. To me, that did.
Yeah.
So I would say that's my main trauma, to be honest.
Well, right on. So tell me about your talent. I read your email.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So
you're into poetry.
Yes.
I don't know. I might actually give me a little spiel before we leave.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm really into poetry. I kind of use my trauma, you would say, from being molested and to writing about like sexual feelings that I had or like intimate feelings for men, that things I wanted to do or how I felt. I kind of use that. So I write a lot of poetry. I do
Okay.
sing. I don't feel as confident singing. I feel more confident rapping, but I can sing as well.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's like what I do. I love poetry. That's my outlet. That's how I get my feelings out. Poetry.
Okay. So how long you been doing poetry since you were a kid or?
Yes, I've been doing poetry and rapping and singing since I was a kid. All three of them actually.
Wow. Who's
Yeah.
your favorite artist?
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dope.
Tiana Taylor. She's dope. Yeah.
I'm even though I'm 33, I'm still kind of old school. So I still like, your Marvin Gaye and, all that good stuff.
Classic.
I even like Mario. Mario pretty dope.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I grew up singing as well. Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
Believe it or
Okay,
not,
jack of
yeah.
all trades.
Everybody used to know me for singing.
Okay. You gonna sing something?
Maybe.
You sing, I sing.
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
I haven't sung in a while though. I haven't sung in a long time.
I gotta hear it now. I gotta hear something.
Yeah, for sure. So where are your siblings?
So I have siblings here, two
Okay.
older brothers and a younger sister.
Okay.
And then I have a younger brother and a younger sister in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. When last time you seen your sister in Las Vegas?
Last time I was in Vegas was November.
Okay.
Yeah, November.
That's cool, man. I think you are a very smart woman, and I hope that everything that you set out to achieve comes to pass this year. And I'm starting this year off swinging. You know what I mean? But yeah. So, any other thing you want to tell the people?
I mean, these compliments you throwing out, I'm gonna have to ask if you're single at the last of the video. I'm just playing. But no, I just want to say thank you. Like, I think this is super dope what you're doing. I love seeing Black people, my people doing stuff, especially Black men.
Absolutely.
I have such high value and respect for Black men, and so I'm just thankful that you gave me this opportunity, and I hope that your endeavors go to the sky. Like, sky's the limit with whatever you're trying to do.
For sure. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have a social media that people
I
can reach out to you?
do. It's the.rose.way.
Okay. What is that on Instagram? Or?
Instagram. Yes,
Okay.
and it's Ashley Rose on Facebook.
Ashley Rose on Facebook.
Yes.
And what about a Cash App? Just in case anybody wants to support you.
Cash App, TheRoseBowman. Thank you. Forgot about that.
That's the plug. We got to plug that in. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
And I'll follow up with you sometime.
Okay, for
That'll
sure.
work. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Go on.
Thank you. Wow, you're so dope.